Today we're talking about the 5 best duty stations in the Army. Hi, I'm Kylie, just another Army vet. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for stopping by. When it comes to what makes a duty station the best and most desirable, it comes down to a few things. Do you have a family, what your MOS or job is, your lifestyle, and what kind of climate or weather you enjoy. This list is based on my experience, and I also got input from some friends who have been stationed at these places as well. So here are the top 5 duty locations, and if you stick around to the end of the video, I have one bonus location. Number 5 is Fort Belvoir, located in Fairfax County, Virginia. It is in the heart of the National Capital Region, also known as the DC, Virginia, and Maryland tri-state area. In my 16 plus years of being in the Army, this post has always come up in conversation as a great duty location. I used to live in the tri-state area when I was a kid, and I can say there is a lot to do and it is a pretty location. Now this post is not huge like Fort Hood, but it is a decent size. You are also within driving distance of Philadelphia, New York City, Ocean City, Virginia Beach, and the Jersey Shore. Yes, you have to deal with horrible traffic, but you take the good with the bad, right? Number 4 is Joint Base Lewis-Mcchord, located just outside Tacoma, Washington. I was never stationed there, but I did spend one summer out in Oregon and Washington State building trails when I was in high school, and it made me fall in love with the Pacific Northwest. This post is gorgeous and even has a beautiful view of Mount Rainier. Spring and summers are absolutely wonderful times of years to be stationed there. Simply beautiful. And if you're an outdoors lover, there are plenty of things to do. Mountain biking, skiing, hiking, camping, boating. You're within a few hours drive of Vancouver, Seattle, and Astoria. Yes, it is a family-friendly installation, and there are plenty of things for the kids to do. Lots of programs out there. And unfortunately, yes, just like Fort Belvoir, the traffic sucks. Number 3 is Hawaii. You can be stationed at any post in Hawaii and still be in paradise. The 2 most notable posts would probably have to be Schofield Barracks and Tripler Army Medical Center, which is located in Honolulu on the slopes of the Mauna Loa Ridge. And it also sports gorgeous views of the Pacific Ocean. Year-round, the temperatures are quite warm, averaging in the 70s and 80s. And this is another post which is aimed for people who love the outdoors. There is plenty to do, and it's easy and cheap to get a hop and to go explore another island. And with that being said, some of the biggest downfalls of Hawaii is the fact that the cost of living is so high and the fact that you're stuck on an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. After a few months of exploring, some people do tend to get a little island wary. Number 2 on the list is Fort Carson, Colorado, located in Colorado Springs, which has been consistently ranked as one of the top places to live in all of the United States. Once you get used to the altitude, you can enjoy being in the middle of the Rocky Mountains. There are national forests and state parks nearby, and there are plenty of outdoor activities and sites such as the Garden of the Gods, Pikes Peak, hiking, skiing, and camping. There are good public schools, and the installation has a great child and youth services program. And Fort Carson is within striking distance of Albuquerque and Denver. Now, I was never stationed there, but I did spend 1 month at Fort Carson in pre-deployment training before I went to Iraq in 2005. It is a large post and it is a gorgeous area. And the number 1 duty location is Germany. I was stationed there for 6 years, and it was some of the best years of my life. Depending on your unit, you'll probably end up getting a 4-day weekend every month, which you can use to knock out stuff in your bucket list. You enjoy a wine festival in Wiesbaden, a Christmas market in Cologne, ride on a gondola in the canals of Venice, go see the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace, and you can go to Oktoberfest in Munich. Travel opportunities are never ending. Yes, the weather is cold, but getting to experience the German culture and food, don't forget the beer and the wine, is something you will never forget. If anything, getting to live in another country for a few years is something that most people don't get to do. Alright, so it's the end of the video. So my honorable mention is Italy. Italy is also an amazing place to be stationed for all the same reasons I just talked about with Germany. If you're airborne qualified, the 173rd Airborne Brigade is based out of Vincenza, which has been named the top duty location in all the Army on at least one occasion. Remember that a duty location is only as good as you make it. Until next time, why don't you check out this video about top duty stations for beach lovers.